I'm here with Chris today, and he's just starting his journey as a weightlifter. We're gonna go through some snatch progressions today. We're gonna work from the top down and get him to do a snatch from the floor by the end of this session. We're gonna start off with a warm-up though. I'm gonna get Chris to get the barbell on his back. And we're gonna start with what we call a king squat. So bring the barbell up on your back for me, Chris. We're gonna go for 5 reps of those. Think about a good morning. You're gonna push your hips back as much as you can and really feel your hamstring stretching. From that, we're gonna come down into the bottom of a squat. So do that good morning first, all the way, feel that stretch, and then come down to the bottom of the squat. Good? Stand back up. When you stand back up on this next rep, I want you to do that in reverse. So we're gonna shoot your hips first and then stand back up. Let's go for 5 reps. Alright, so let's stay at the top now. So Chris already know what's his snatch grip. I can make a video on how to find your snatch grip after. So he's gonna get his snatch grip on the barbell, which is slightly wider than our normal grip. From there, he's gonna do 5 snatch grip presses from behind his neck. So just gonna press it up to the top and bring it back down, Chris. Is that full? Yeah, let's do one more and stay at the top for me. Good. So you stay there at the top. After the last rep, Chris is gonna bring his stance into his squat stance and he's gonna go for 5 overhead squats. So trying to balance your weight as you come down to the squat. Good. Find your balance, slow and control all the way down. Nice, that's better, Chris. Let's find that balance, control all the way. And do one more and have a rest. All right, have a rest, put the oh! Let's go in the video. All right, have a rest for now. We're gonna go for one more round. We're gonna move into the same drills. So we're gonna do the same drills we did on your first session. Just gonna move a little bit faster through them. First one is the hip muscle snatch. So we're just gonna start with the barbell on the hip. So we're gonna get the knees forward, so just slightly bend off the knees. We're still upright. We're gonna finish the extension with the legs and work on that turnover up to over your head. So again, from that position, we're gonna extend and punch. Go. Soft knees, push and punch. Good. Let's not forget about the elbows. So we want to get that high pull before we punch. Work on that transition. Good. Good. Have a rest.
Feels better than weight loss.
Oh yeah. So with the muscle snatch, what we're working on is that although we're bending the knees and using our legs a little bit, we're working on just having, actually not thinking too much about your legs and worrying about that turnover. So a lot of times what's missed on the snatch is this with the elbow. So the high pull, usually go with the arm straight and the barbell gets overhead with a swing. So with the muscle snatch, we're learning how to follow that extension of the legs with the elbows and then punch it through over the head without worrying about getting underneath the bar for now. That's our next step. So Chris, let's go for one more set. Nice, man. You can exaggerate that, getting up on your toes. Good. That's better. Good, I like the elbows working now. Nice, have a rest, Chris. So the next step after working on that transition with the muscle snatches is going to be learning how to do that footwork and doing those two steps together. So the muscle snatch is just an extension of the legs and a punch. Now we're going to start from the same starting position from the high hang. So just slightly bend knees. Now as we extend and bring the elbows high, we're going to drop under the bar at the same time. So that's our high hang power snatch. They're going to look like this. Yeah, at the same time that I'm bringing my elbows up, I'm also dropping my legs, my feet to the side. So again, now we're gonna work on starting position you could produce more power from. If I tell you to jump as high as you can, that's where you're starting from. And then we're gonna finish in a position you could keep going down into the squat if you wanted to. All right, so we didn't have the initial bend on the knees for this one. Yeah, bend the knees, jump, catch. Nice, that's it. Reset the feet, here we go again. Good, Chris. Nice, let's do one more. So for this last one, you kind of lean forward and let the bar slide a little bit. Yep. I want just the knees forward, the barbell is gonna stay there. That's it, jump from there. Good, yeah, have a rest. So next step after we get the power snatch from the hip is to get down to above the knee. So we're working our way down from here all the way to the floor. We're gonna stop above the knee, which is our hang position now. When you get to the hang, it's usually when we start extending and the bar goes away from us, when you ideally want to be pressing the bar towards you the whole time. So we're gonna do a few extensions and shrugs first. So we're gonna go for 2 extend and shrugs, 1 hang power snatch. It's gonna look like this for this complex. So we're gonna get down to the hang, extend and shrug, extend and shrug, and we're gonna do the exact same thing, but follow up with the catch of the snatch. So 2 extend and shrugs, 1 hang power snatch. Right, extend and shrug, keep the bar close. Nice, Chris. Let's go for your hang power snatch now. We're gonna jump and catch, starting the same way. Nice, good. Have a rest. How does that feel?
That actually felt pretty good.
Yeah. That's it. We're cueing, keeping the bar close on the extend and shrug.
Yeah,
and then we're going for
I think my balance is like a little bit, like it just needs some work, but yeah, sometimes I go too far forward.
Too far forward or too...
Sometimes I like to come
yeah,
down
just
straight away.
like, even I still like, I'm usually going...
Holy shit, how do you balance so perfectly?
I'm usually, because I usually used to go like back a lot, so extend back and fall back.
Do you think that's more common for people?
Yeah, because we think that the extension happens by us over-exaggerating or like hyper-extending, whereas you want that to be a vertical motion, because if the force is going up, the barbell is going up, but if the force is going back, or your hips are going forward and the bar is swinging forward, right? That's why we're trying to get that vertical extension. Go. Let's do one more set. Nice. Let's try and find that balance on your toes. Good, that's better.
That was perfect.
Nice, Chris. Yeah, good stuff, man.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we got the extension and shrug right, we don't need to worry about that anymore. Actually, we still need to worry about that, but it's kind of becoming a bit more automatic. We're gonna work from the hang still. We're gonna catch in a power position, but we're gonna pause there in a power for 2 seconds and then keep riding down into the squat. So that's just to make sure that power position is the same catch position that if you're catching in a full squat. We want to make sure that when you do the power, it's a position that could carry over into the bottom of the squat. So from our hang position, we're gonna get straight into our snatch. Jump, catch, pause, and keep squatting down to the back down. Here we go again. Go. Pause, keep going. Nice. All right, let's find that balance on your overhead squat. Going. Nice, Chris. That was better. Nice, man. Have a rest. All right, so next step, we're gonna put some plates on the bar because we wanna start off the floor. And we're just gonna work on the deadlift portion of the snatch. So up until now, we worked everything from the hips all the way down to above the knee. Now we're gonna work things from the floor up into the same position we were. So we're gonna learn how to take the barbell from the floor and bring it up to the hip position that we were jumping from and doing the snatches before. So same grip on the snatch, same snatch grip on the bar. On our setup here, it's gonna feel a little bit weird, but we want to be with the shoulders over the bar. That means we're not sitting back in that position, but we're not too far forward as well, otherwise that weight's gonna be pushing us forward. So we want to be feeling pressure through your whole foot and having the shoulders slightly over the bar. Arms are gonna be relaxed. Only thing we're doing with your arms is pushing the bar close to you. And from here, we're just gonna push the floor away with the legs while keeping the bar nice and close. Don't need to finish the extension here, because that's not where we jump from on the snatch. So we're just gonna keep the hips close up to that position and then control the barbell down to the start. We should be finishing it the same way we started. All right, Chris, your turn. Let's go for 5 reps of those.
Should
Yes.
it end up in the crease?
Just slightly below, because we're here still. We're not in that full extension yet. Nice. So reset the floor for me. So go back into that position you were just before. Good. You can probably bring your hips slightly lower than that.
Oh, lower?
Yeah, just slightly. Still squeeze the shoulders together, have your eyes forward. Good, that's better. Let's try and get back down to the same position and don't lose that as we stop. Good. Nice, have a rest.
Slow and steady, right?
Yeah, that's good. Good. Just really keep that tension on your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Good. Nice. Have a rest, Chris. Cool. Do you feel like you can snatch that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cool. So now that we worked on the deadlift off the floor up to the hips, we're gonna get Chris to do a full snatch off the floor. However, we're gonna pause at the same hang position we were working from before, because this is familiar territory for Chris already, so he knows the hang position. And now we have some weight on the bar, so if we go straight from the floor, what usually happens is that we try and yam the barbell off the floor and just do that movement with the upper body and forget about using the legs. That's why we're gonna take it off the floor, relaxed arms, pull it up to the hang. We're gonna pause for 1 second before we jump and catch in that power position. Actually, you can catch in power and keep going down to the squat. So the movement is gonna look like this. So there, I went straight to the squat. We're gonna do one pausing at the power and coming down to the squat. Go. Let's work on the starting position. Good. Pause and go. And keep going. Nice.
I did it.
Yeah. Let's go for 2 more. Take your time. Create tension, up to the hang, and go. Keep going. Nice. All right, for this last one, when you get here to the hang, think about keep pushing with the legs in that vertical jump. Don't lead the movement with the shoulders back. Yeah. There you go. Stay over the bar. That's better. Keep squatting. Nice. Have a rest. We do one more. Nice. And keep going. Nice, Chris. Keep squatting down. Good. Let's go for one more. Nice, man. Have a rest. Do you feel like you're using your legs a lot?
No, not as much as I should, I don't think.
I think the reps we're doing from the hang, going from the top down,
Yeah.
you're doing it like perfectly, using your legs, jumping, catching.
Yeah.
You should be almost feel like the bar hitting on your hips, kind of that. The barbell makes a noise when it hits on your hips. You should hear that noise. It's not like a bang on the hips, it's just a brush.
Yeah.
But that would tell me that your arms are staying relaxed all the way up to this position here, and you're not pulling it early with your arms.
Oh, okay.
That could be the case that's happening now. Cool. Have a rest. We're gonna try one more set. Now let's get that jump. That's better. Good. Better squat. Nice, Chris. Tension there, jump, catch. Good, keep squatting. Nice. And rest. Nice, Chris. Keep squatting down. Good.
Feeling better.
Good. All right, on this last one, same as we worked on the last session, once you pause here on the hang, I want that weight to be on your whole foot rather than just the heels, so that we can think about, because if you're just on the heels, it's really hard for us to jump high from here.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas if you have your toes down on the floor, we push in,
Okay.
and we can get that vertical jump right. That's it, push to your whole foot. Nice. Good, have a rest. All right, so now that we work on the pause at the hang position, taking the barbell off the floor, we're gonna take the barbell off the floor and go for a full speed snatch. The main thing when you're taking it off the floor now and thinking about snatching it straight away is that we want to be patient off the floor all the way up into that kind of mid-thigh position. Otherwise, it's very likely we're gonna lose good position. So all those positions we worked on, the high hang, the pause at the hang, we wanna try and hit those same positions when you're taking the barbell off the floor, but you're just not gonna stop at them. And being patient off the floor allows you to do that. If you just try and be too fast off the floor, it's really hard to meet those same positions we were practicing before. So, wanna think about slow and fast. Slow and fast. So that we can control up to here. Once the barbell clear from the knee, that's when we accelerate, jump and catch. Nice, Chris. Good. So we can think about a bit of that change of speed once you get to the knees, okay? Once you pass your knees, I want you to explode up. And go. That's better. Let's do one more. Let's go. The same intention. Control. And go. Nice. That's it, man. Good.
Awesome.
So that just that sound cue kind of makes you think about that jump a little bit more, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
First snatches off the floor. Nice jump, man.
Rock and roll, brother. I'm so happy.
Good work.
Make sure I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I think if you think about that pressure through your whole foot, helps you not to go on your heels. So control and go. Nice. Getting better on those squats as well.
Oh, thank you.
Control and go. Nice, Chris. Let's go. Last one. Last one, best one. Control and go. Nice, keep squatting. Good, man. All right, nice work, dude.
Awesome session, man. Thank you.
Thank you. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this training session with Chris. Let me know in the comments down below what other technique videos you'd like to see. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and give me a follow on Instagram. I'll leave the link just somewhere in here. All right, I'll see you in the next one.